What's up YouTube? Today I wanted to go over some tips to help out the beginner track day rider. Going to the track and racing is a really big part of my life, so I wanted to give you these 5 basic tips for the absolute track day noob. These may not be somebody else's top 5 tips, but I find these 5 things can be very beneficial to having a good time on your first time. Number 1, safety check your bike the night before and do once over in the morning. You're going to want to get to the track early enough that if you need to fix something the day of, you'll have time to do so. You're really just going to want to do general maintenance checks. You're going to want to check your tire condition and pressure, your chain tension and wear, check for oil leaks in your oil level, make sure everything is fastened and secured and that it's not going to rattle loose, and most importantly, don't try and do a bunch of mods for performance the day before a track day. You really need to be able to test these things out slowly and make sure that they're going to work. Tip number 2, transport the bike to the track. Don't ride it. God forbid, if something happens to you or the bike, it'll be a lot easier to drive your car or truck back to the hospital or to the shop with your bike in tow. If nothing does go wrong, at least you'll have the right supplies with you if you're able to transport your bike. You'll more than likely need tools to make adjustments to your suspension, an air compressor or a pump, a tire pressure gauge so you can check your tires and adjust pressures as necessary, extra gas, snacks, water, and all of your gear. And I'm really going to stress snacks and water because it's very important to stay hydrated, and being on the track for the first time can be very stressful and tiring. You're going to want to be well hydrated and also not thinking about how hungry you are mid-corner because you weren't able to bring any snacks with you. Tip number 3, if you don't have tire warmers, take a couple of moderately paced laps first to make sure that your tires are up to temperature. You're not going to want to go full bore on cold tires and find out that you've run out of grip mid-corner. You're not going to want to try and carry a ton of corner speed into your first turn on the track whenever your tires are ice cold. You need to get them hot before you go out and try and carry all the corner speed you just carried in the last session. Tip number 4, be consistent, smooth, and focus only on your lines. You need to ride at your own pace. Don't try and go too fast too soon, just learn. Rome was not built in a day, and you will not be Valentino Rossi on your first track day. It is not a race, it is practice. So just take it easy, relax, don't get tight on the bars, don't panic brake, just be smooth. Oh shit. Tip number 5 is for all of you out there that have extreme ADHD. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't target fixate on a rider ahead of you. Look at the upcoming turn and through the turn. Always keep your eyes up and stay focused. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing. Riding on the track can be very rewarding, but it can also be very dangerous if your head is not in the right place. So you need to make sure that you are paying attention to the task at hand. Hitting your braking markers, making it through the turn, and not doing something stupid like cutting across the track in front of somebody that's coming up fast on you down the straight. Pay attention, be aware, and you will be safe. And I know that this was supposed to be a 5-point list, but there's one that I have left out, and it is the most important one. Do not forget to have fun. If you get stressed out about riding on the track, you need to ease up, relax. It's supposed to be a fun day. If you're not having fun, you're going to be tight on the bike, you're going to be stressed out, and the bike's not going to handle the way that you really want it to handle. Stay loose, relax, and have fun. Thanks for watching, and as always, if you like this video, make sure you click that like button. And if you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this from me in the future. And as always, do not forget to have a nice day.